We're talking about social media and stuff, and that's always such a young person thing, yet we weren't using us being young as a benefit.
How did yesterday go?
It was awesome. Shout out to all the Greenwich University students who came to our presentation. Out of the 60 students that came to the talk, we had 21 who then came for a kind of short sort of pitch interview session afterwards.
What makes the students stand out then?
Students that stood out to us most yesterday would have been the ones that were like passionate about digital first, or they might have done some work experience outside of their uni work, which is really important. One of them had worked for a firm for like 2 years part-time while doing university. Shows he's motivated and passionate about what he's doing, and like he actually wants to get into the industry.
What they have to do is kind of learn how to be flexible. There's a lot of things that you learn in theory, which in theory are great, but in practice, yeah, often it's a different story.
Hey Rupert.
Hello.
Have you got a busy day on today?
So the last 5 days I've been out of the office, so I've been directing every day, which has been really, really good fun. The challenging part about that is that I don't get to do what I would ordinarily do every day in terms of driving the business forward and growing the business. So I'm just kind of sending emails that are more urgent in the evenings and working on that stuff.
What are the hurdles when you accompany a new industry?
It's actually something you said that reminded me of something.
Oh.
Because like there's no experts, because it's kind of new, I think it's very easy to get complacent, and when something works once, the temptation is to make it refit and just try and apply it to everyone. Have you ever seen that video of the girl snowboarding in the Olympics? And she's so far in front that she busts a trick and stacks it, and then everyone comes past her. I think that's a good metaphor for it. Like, just because you're in front for a bit, don't get too comfortable and start flashing some tricks. You've got to stay up to date, because someone is always going to be there to be like.
Not many companies that are our size that were built with the sole intention of creating video for online, for the internet. And a lot of the people producing video for online are either freelancers, they're individuals, or they're big agencies that are trying to retrofit their process to this entirely new concept and this entirely new output. There are lessons to be learned from the more traditional part of the industry and people that have been doing this for 20, 30 years. There's loads of lessons, but there's no preconceived way of doing things. There's no set process. We're building that process ourselves. We're understanding what processes are valuable and add value to that final concept piece. And then there are a lot of things that these big agencies do that really don't make a lot of difference to the end product. We don't do those.
What are the normal hurdles for a young company in a new industry?
Yeah, so when we started off, we made this company, made a brand. We used this brand as like a shield to protect us from who we really were. We're talking about social media and stuff, and that's always such a young person thing, yet we weren't using us being young as a benefit. We were trying to hide away and be like, oh, Perspective Pictures, look, we're a brand, we're a company, look at us, just trust us. But people would have trusted us without that as well. Of course it helps, but just because we're young doesn't mean we don't know what we're doing.
So Harry, what do you think of the hurdles of young companies?
Oh no.
Oh no? Yeah, I think that's what they think too. What are the hurdles for you, Harry? Is it Rupert's strong love and affection for you?
Yeah, it's trying to handle Rupert's love and affection really.
That's a big hurdle in Harry's life.
Accidentally paid Harry over £1,000. That's how much I love it.
I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I'm here for free.
I think everyone should be more transparent about the mistakes and the kind of difficulties they're facing. And I think that there's a real problem in entrepreneurship and the work world and everything else where they hide how they feel and they hide what they're worried about and everything else. And we kind of have this collective thing where no one thinks anyone's having any problems or any difficulties, and it makes them feel very isolated. And then you just create this feeling of imposter syndrome, and a lot of people kind of wander around the world thinking that they don't really know anything about what they're doing, or they're really struggling with what they're doing, and they're kind of just like waiting to be found out at any given moment. For me as an entrepreneur, I've always found it more inspirational and more interesting when I've met someone and they've been like, that was really tough, we were losing all this money, but then we did this and then we fixed it. I find that far more inspirational than like, yeah, we've closed like 10 million in this month, and we're absolutely smashing it here, we're absolutely smashing it there. So it's not the case. It's never all roses.
Dun, dun, dun.